What's the most motivating song on my work playlist?
I don't want to be cringe. My brain is like Beyonce. I'm Frances and this is my mentor.
I'm Whitney and this is my mentee.
And today we're going to play How Well Do You Know Your Mentor?
And mentee.
Yes. Okay. Where do I work?
Cole Carn Solicitors LLP.
Yes.
My question for you is, who is my favourite fictional lawyer? That's a hard one.
Jessica Pearson.
No, it isn't. Jessica is a female boss, so that's nice.
I liked her because she was tall.
Yeah.
And she wore heels, so I'm really tall. So it made me feel confident. Oh, she was wearing heels, I can wear heels. And then her and Harvey would look at each other in the eye line. She wouldn't have to do this and he wouldn't do this to her. Yeah, it's going to be me. And I just never wore heels. The Diversity Access Scheme is a scholarship designed to open barriers. And one of the benefits of the scholarship is the mentoring program. I think it was Layla that called me to say I was successful. And I was like pumping the air and really excited. And my mum started crying because she was basically potentially thinking about remortgaging the house essentially to pay for the LPC, which is not ideal. I'm very grateful. I think genuinely it's changed my life in terms of I'm not in a place where I wouldn't want to be.
What is my practice area?
Okay, I think it's banking.
That's right. Yeah, banking and finance. I got involved in the DAS mentoring program because I myself, as a DAS alumni, recognize the benefits of having a mentor. I had a mentor when I went through the scheme many years ago, and I couldn't have done it without my mentor. I think the benefits that I experienced as a mentee were things like having someone to go to in times of needing extra support. So when the opportunity came up to be a mentor, it felt like the right thing to do.
What's my coffee order?
Oh, that's a hard one. Latte?
I do like a latte, yeah. That would be my go-to, or like a mocha, to be honest. I don't really like coffee, to be honest. I see it as like a tool.
What do I think is the most important thing about mentoring?
I think maybe being consistent.
I would agree with that. I think one thing I learned through mentoring and mentoring you is that sometimes you kind of have this like phobia that you need to have all of the answers when someone comes to you with a concern or a question. And that's not necessarily always the case. Sometimes someone just wants a sounding board to talk something through and just to sense check a decision or an opportunity. And that's okay. The perfect mentor isn't someone that has all of the answers. There's someone that is just on hand to help.
The best thing about the DAS scheme for me was being able to witness and be mentored by a Black woman who was a senior associate in such a global firm like Mayer Brown, and seeing that as she was an awardee herself, the scheme worked and that it was able to break down barriers, and she's in such a senior position. And I think that was very inspiring for me, and it made me feel like I could do the same in the future.
The thing that appealed to me the most about the mentoring scheme was having someone that looked like me and had a very similar background to me, and helping them to navigate through the same difficulties that I faced in my journey. Mentoring Frances reminded me that to remain enthusiastic, to remain motivated. She had such a great energy, and mentoring Frances was kind of a reminder to me of why I'm here, why I love this profession, why I love my job. What's the most motivating song on my work playlist?
Motivating song?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know, I don't want to be cringe. My brain is like Beyonce.
There are there would definitely be some Beyonce in the playlist.
In the playlist, okay, yeah, not,
So I'll give you that.
Motivating, okay.
And I think if I had to guess for you, it's hard to pinpoint one song. That's a really hard question.
But I like the kind of chilled Afrobeat songs, like Burna Boy Soke, you know, those chill songs, or I just listen to lo-fi beats. What is my biggest career highlight?
I'm going to say either qualifying,
Okay.
which is, I suppose, kind of you've worked so hard to get to the point of qualifying, that might naturally be a career highlight, or receiving a DAS scholarship.
I think they're both right, actually.
Yeah.
So it was all worth it in the end, essentially. So I agree with both of those.
The biggest highlight by far is seeing Frances qualify. For most law students, it's the ultimate goal. And so watching her achieve that has been really a highlight of the mentoring program for me.
I definitely would recommend being a mentee or a mentor to other people. I think it's an excellent opportunity and you reap a lot from it as well.
I would say to anyone thinking of being involved in a mentoring process, whether that's as a mentor or as a mentee, to go for it. There's not a person in this industry who doesn't have something valuable, some type of wisdom or incredible knowledge that they can share that might make the world of difference to someone going through that process at the time.